Hi, and this is my e-portfolio presentation for subject EFT 2143, Research Methodology and Scientific Writing. So my title will be about assessment of soil properties using pH meter in Tasik Banding, Perak. My name is Muhammad Abzan Khalif Muhammad Khairil, and I am a Bachelor of Applied Natural Resources with honor. My cut metric number is E24A3465, and my field of interest is soil science and environmental sustainability. So this is my infographic poster that has problem statement, objective, scope of studies, significance of studies, and study area. So this is the introduction. Soil is an important natural resources because it supports plant growth and ecosystem functions. One of the key properties of soil is pH, which indicates whether the soil is acidic or alkaline. Soil pH affect nutrient availability and plant growth. Since Tasik Banding experience high rainfalls and humidity, the soils in this area may be acidic. So for the problem statement, soil pH can be influenced by environmental factors such as rainfalls, vegetations, and human activities. However, there is limited information available about soil pH in Tasik Banding. Without proper assessment, soil degradations and nutrient imbalance may go unnoticed. Therefore, the studies is conducted to evaluate soil condition in this area. So in this slide is about objective. We have three objectives. Measure soil pH at selected location, compare pH values between sampling sites, determine soil condition based on pH classification. Sorry. So the main objective of the study is to assess soil properties using pH meter. Specifically, the study aims to measure soil pH, compare pH values between sampling sites, and determine the overall soil condition based on pH classification. So the scope of study is limited to measuring soil pH at selected location in Tasik Banding, Perak. Soil samples will be collected and analysed using a digital pH meter. This research focuses only on soil pH and does not include other soil properties such as soil texture, moisture content, or nutrient levels. The finding will be used to determine the soil condition based on pH classification. So this is significance of studies. This study is important because soil pH is one of the main indicators of soil quality. The finding will provide useful information about the soil condition in Tasik Banding. The results can help support the environmental and management and conservation activities and future research. In addition, this study gives students practical experience in soil analysis and increased understanding of soil science. So this slide will be about study area. This study was conducted in Tasik Banding, which is located in Hulu Perak, Malaysia. The area is surrounded by tropical rainforest and freshwater ecosystem. Due to its high rainfall and humid climate, Tasik Banding is a suitable location for studying soil acidity. So this is literature review. Firstly, soil is one of the most important natural resource because it supports plant growth and environmental sustainability. Soil pH is an important factor that affects nutrient availability in the soil. Soil with a suitable pH allow plants to absorb nutrient more effectively. Most crops grow well in soil with a pH range of 5.5 to 7.0 levels. Several environmental factors can affect soil pH. One of the main factors is rainfalls. In tropical regions, high rainfall can cause nutrient leaching, which make the soil more acidic. In addition, the decomposition of organic matter release organic acid into the soil. Vegetation cover and human activity can also influence soil pH. So this is previous studies. Previous studies have shown that tropical soils are generally more acidic due to high rainfalls and weathering. Digital pH are commonly used in soil study because they provide fast and accurate results. Although many studies have been conducted on soil pH, there is still limited information about soil pH in Tasik Banding. Therefore, this study is important to provide useful data for environmental management for future soil research. And so this is methodology. We got the materials like soil samples, digital pH meter, distilled water, beaker and measuring cylinder, plastic bag, soil auger, gloves, label, marker pen, and notebook. Soil samples were collected from selected location in Tasik Banding at a depth of 10 to 50 centimeters. The samples were labeled and brought to laboratory after removing debris and drying the samples. A soil water mixture was prepared. The soil pH was then measured using a calibrated digital pH meter. Finally, the pH values were recorded and analyzed. So this is about research flowchart. This is my research flowchart, assessment of soil properties using pH meter in Tasik Banding. So this is the research budget. They estimate the costs required for these studies. It include materials, equipment, and transportation expense needed for soil sampling and pH analysis. These budgets helps ensure that all research activities can be completed and successfully. So the total of my research budget is 190 ringgit. So this is my Gantt chart and milestone. These Gantt charts outlines the research timelines, while the milestone help track the completion of key activities throughout the studies. So that's all from me, Muhammad Afzal Khalif Muhammad Khairil, and my metric number is E2483465. And Assalamualaikum, and thank you.